Hello everyone, as promised, here are the dates and times for episode 2 of EWTN's The Reformation series, called Luther Struggles. It will be broadcast on the 2nd of June, with encores on the 3rd, 4th and 5th in the USA, and in Europe on the 9th at 10:30 p.m, with encores on the 10th and 12th of June. To confirm dates and times for yourselves, please click on the link below for EWTN's programme schedules. The times will be taken off your own computer's clock, so this will give you an accurate time and date for your time zone. As it will be broadcast a week earlier in the USA, and those of you who wish to watch it in the UK at that time, you can do so by clicking on the link also given below. My aim with this series is to tell the truth about the so-called Reformation, about Luther and the other reformers, and I often just let the other reformers and Luther speak for themselves. It's not going to be easy for some of the modern world to watch this series, for Luther did not reform the church. He created a new church in his own tormented image. Luther did not develop his theology in a systematic way, but on the fly, in a polemical sense. We dramatise the Leipzig Disputation of 1519, where the great German theologian Johann Eck proved to him and all present that Luther's views were not only incompatible with church history and tradition, but also with scripture itself. Eck pushed Luther to the wall, but rather than admit he was wrong, Luther's pride made him contradict himself and then side with known heretics. Here is a clip.
This is an explanation truly worthy of a theologian. It is calculated to satisfy a disputant who thirsts for glory.
Well then, I shall come to the point. The worthy doctor calls upon me to prove that the primacy of the Church of Rome is of divine right. I shall prove it by this expression of Christ. Thou art Peter, and on this rock I will build my church. St. Augustine, in one of his epistles, has thus explained the meaning of this passage. Thou art Peter, and on this rock, that is to say, on Peter, I will build my church.
Even should St. Augustine and all the fathers say that the apostle was the rock of which Christ spoke, I should resist them single-handed in reliance upon the Holy Scriptures, which is by divine right. For it is written, other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Jesus Christ.
I am surprised at the humility and modesty of the Reverend Doctor. It would be surprising, no doubt, if God had hidden the truth from so many saints and martyrs, until the advent of the Reverend Doctor.
I'd like to thank all the experts in this episode, Professor Madden and Father Crean, who appear in virtually every episode, and also EWTN's own theologians, Father Mitch Pacwa and Dr. David Anders. I'd like to thank the composer Adam Tucker for another superb score, and Michael Banco, my cinematographer, to Ellen and Tony Plumridge and John Mackenzie and all the production team. I really have so much to thank, so many to thank, that I will have to do it bit by bit over the summer. And of course there's Doug Keck and John Elson, the executive producers. John has always backed me, even when I go a bit over budget, so we need to thank him for his visionary support. And so with prayers to all of you, I hope you enjoy the episode. Bye bye.